Hi everyone, welcome to this class, 10th class mathematics, polynomials, cubic polynomials. In previous classes we have discussed about how to write a quadratic polynomial when two zeros are given and how to verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. So in this class let us learn the concepts of cubic polynomials. Cubic polynomial, what is the standard form of cubic polynomial? That is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Here in the cubic polynomial, the degree of the polynomial is 3. Here 3. If it is not there, it becomes a quadratic polynomial, degree 2. If it is not there, it becomes a linear polynomial, degree 1. So a x cube b x square plus cx plus d. Here a is the coefficient of x cube, b is the coefficient of x square, and c is the coefficient of x, and d is a constant. Now let the zeros of cubic polynomials. It has 3 zeros. Let us take 10 alpha, beta, gamma. These are Greek alphabets. Let us take 3 zeros means alpha, beta, gamma means any 3 numbers. Now then sum of the zeros, without finding zeros of this cubic polynomial, we can find the sum of the zeros of these polynomials, that by using the coefficients. Minus b by a, here minus b means minus x square coefficient by a means x cube coefficient, a. By using this formula we can find sum of the zeros, and sum and product of the zeros. Sum means here plus, product means alpha into beta, beta into gamma, gamma into alpha. This is called gamma. Alpha into beta, beta into gamma, alpha. Just we take this one like this, here alpha, here beta, here gamma, by cyclic method, alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha. This is called sum and product of the zeros, that is equal to c by a. This can be found by directly without knowing alpha, beta, gamma, by using this formula c by a. C means coefficient of x, a means coefficient of x cube, c by a. Next let us find the product of zeros, alpha into beta into gamma. Without knowing the zeros, we can find product of zeros of this cubic polynomial. What are that one? Minus d by a, minus d means constant here, constant by a means coefficient of x cube. ఈ విధంగా మనము వీటి యొక్క జీరోస్ కనుక్కోకుండానే సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద జీరోస్, సమ్ అండ్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ జీరోస్ కనుక్కోవచ్చు. ఇది కనుక్కోవడానికి ఫార్ములా మైనస్ బి బై ఏ, ఇది సి బై ఏ, ఇది minus d by a. Now let us find the sum and product of sum of zeros, product of zeros, and product of zeros of some polynomials. Here alpha plus beta plus gamma. To find this we have a formula. What is that? Minus b by a. This is minus b by a. This is c by a minus d by a. So here let us identify the a, b, c in the cubic polynomial. What is a, what is b, what is c, and what is d? Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 3, c is equal to here a coefficient of x, minus means minus 1, and d is equal to constant minus 2. Minus b by a, minus b means 3 by a means 1, minus 3 by 1, that is equal to minus 3. Here c by a, here c means minus 1 by a means 1. So minus 1 by 1, that is equal to minus 1. Minus d by a, minus d means what here? Minus 2, constant a, b, c, d, minus 2. So keep one more bracket, and a means 1. So minus into minus plus 2 by 1, that is equal to 2. Here let us find the sum of the zeros, sum and product of zeros. Here a is equal to 4, B is equal to 8, C is equal to minus 6, D is equal to minus 2. Sum of zeros minus B by A minus B. B means these are 8 by A is equal to 4 by simplification 4 1 ja 4 2 ja minus 2. C by A, C means here minus 6 by A means 4, 2 2 ja 2 3 ja minus 3 by 2. Product of zeros minus D by A minus D, already there is minus symbol is there, so keep bracket and write that one. By A means 4, here minus into minus plus 2 by 4, by simplification we get 1 by 2. The fourth question, here A is equal to 1, B is not given here, B is 5, C is not given here, so take C is equal to 0. When number is not given, term is not given, take 0 in the place of the term, then D is equal to 4. Similarly, here minus B by A, minus B means 5 by A means 1, that is minus 5. C by A, C means 0, A means 1, 0 by 1 is equal to 0. Minus D by A, D means 4, minus 4 by A is equal to 1, minus D by A, that is equal to minus 4. In this way, we can find sum of zeros, sum and product of zeros by using the formula minus B by A, C by A and minus D by A for a given cubic polynomial. Now, verify that minus 1 and 3, 1 minus 1 and 3 are the zeros of the cubic polynomial x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3, and check the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. This is the exercise 3.3 last problem. We have to verify that first the given zeros are belongs to this one or not. How to verify? Yes, substitute the given zeros in the place of x. First you have to substitute 1 and whether you get 0 or not. After simplifying you will get 0, then it is called 0 of the polynomial. Then next you have to substitute minus 1 in the place of x. After that you have to substitute 3 in the place of x and check whether you are get the sum becomes 0 or not. Let us start now. Here P of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. Then we have to substitute P of 1. Here 1 is there, we have to substitute P of 1. Here 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square minus 1 plus 3. Here simplify this one. 1 cube means 1, 3 into 1 square 1 minus 1 plus 3. Here 1, 3 1 ja 3 minus 1 plus 3. Now write positive terms together and negative together. Here 1 plus 3 are positive, 3 minus 1 are negative. By adding these two numbers 4, by adding these two negative numbers minus 4, you will get 0. Next take P of minus 1, substitute in the place of x, minus 1 whole cube, 3 into minus 1 whole square, minus of x plus minus 1 plus 3, minus 1 whole cube means you know minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, minus into minus plus minus, you get again minus 1. Here minus 3 into minus 1 whole square, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Here minus into minus plus 1 plus 3. Here minus 1, 3 into 1 3 plus 1 plus 3. Here also minus 4 plus 4 0. So P of minus 1 also 0. Therefore here P of 1 is equal to 0. So 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. Zero of given polynomial P of x. Here also P of minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 1 is a 0 of P of x given polynomial. Next, let us take 3, P of 3. P of 3. P of 3 means you have to substitute 3 in the place of x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. Let us substitute 3 in the place of x. 3 into 3 square minus 3 plus 3. Here 3 cube means 27. 3 into 3 into 3. Here 3 into 3 square 9 minus 3 plus 3. Here 27. 3 9 are 27. Here minus 3 plus 3. Now add positive terms together and negative terms together. This is equal to 30 minus 30. 30 minus 30 0. Therefore, P of 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, here 3 also a 0 of the polynomial. 3 is a 0 of P of x. Here P of x has the degree is 3. So, it has 3 zeros, 1 minus 1 and 3. By substituting these 3 numbers, we get 0. Now, we have verified. The question there is check the relationship. Verify that 1 minus 1 3 are the zeros of the cubic polynomial. So, we have verified here by substituting these 3 numbers, we got 0 here, 0, 0 and here also 0. Now, let us check the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. How to check? Let us here alpha is equal to 3 zeros, alpha is equal to 1, beta is equal to minus 1, gamma is equal to 3. Sum of the zeros alpha plus beta plus gamma. Let us add these 3 numbers, 1 plus beta minus 1 plus gamma 3, 1 plus into minus minus plus 3. Here plus 1 minus 1 0. This is equal to 3. Then alpha into sum and product, alpha into beta, beta into gamma, gamma into alpha. Sum and product. Here alpha means 1 into beta minus 1 plus beta gamma, beta minus 1 into gamma 3 plus gamma into alpha, gamma 3, here alpha 1. Here plus into minus minus 1 1 ja 1, plus into minus minus 3 1 ja 3, plus 3 1 ja 3. Here plus 3 minus 3 0, we got minus 1. Next, product of zeros, alpha into beta into gamma, alpha 1, beta minus 1, gamma 3. Multiplying all these numbers, 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3, but symbol minus 3. Now, let us verify this one, alpha plus beta plus gamma, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha and alpha into beta gamma by using coefficients. What are the coefficients here? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. A given cubic polynomial is x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. Now, compare the polynomial with standard form. Here a means 1, b means minus 3, c stands for minus 1. Here nothing is there, so 1 will be there, so c is equal to minus 1 and d is equal to 3. Now, according to our formula, alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, minus b means here minus 3 by a means 1. So, minus to minus plus 3 by 1 is equal to 3. See here 3, here also 3, we got 3. So, both are equal. Now let us take sum and product of the zeros. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to C by A formula. C means here minus 1, A is equal to 1, so that is equal to minus 1. Here also we got minus 1, alpha plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus 1. Here also minus 1. Here we obtain the result by multiplying these zeros. Here we obtain the result by taking coefficients, A, B, C, D coefficients. Now let us take third one, alpha into beta into gamma. Alpha into beta gamma minus D by A minus D. D means here 3 by A means here 1. Minus 3 by 1 is equal to minus 3. See here minus 3, here also minus 3. Here we obtain the result by multiplying these numbers alpha and beta into gamma minus 3. Here we have taken coefficients minus D by A, that is equal to minus 3. So again I am explaining this. Alpha, first we have to verify the given numbers are zeros or not. Next we have to substitute them and we can understand that whether they are zeros or not. Next we find the sum of the zeros, sum and product of zeros by taking these zeros. Then verify these result by using coefficients. Coefficients means minus 1, minus 3, minus 1, 3. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus B by A, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to minus C by A, then alpha and beta and gamma is equal to minus D by A. By taking that we got the same result here 3, here minus 1, here also we got minus 1, here minus 3, here also we got minus 3. Okay, in this way we can solve this problem. The same type of problem is there in the example. We have to go through the example number 7, that is your assignment. If you solve that problem, you will get complete concept on this problem. Okay. Now let us understand the concept of division algorithm of polynomials. How to divide one polynomial with another polynomial and how to check whether our division is correct or not. For this case we use division algorithm. We have already studied in first chapter. Division algorithm means dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Dividend, for example, we take an example here 17 divisible by 5. Let us divide 17 by 5. 5 3 ja 15 and 2 is remainder here. This 17 is called dividend, 5 is called divisor, 3 is called quotient and 2 is called remainder. That means the number which is being divided is called dividend, the number which divides is called divisor, the number we obtain after division is called quotient, and the number which remains that is called remainder. After division which remains, that is called remainder. The same process, let us divide this p of x polynomial with g of x. Divide p of x polynomial with g of x and verify just enough. So here whenever you want to divide the first one with second one, first of all we have to check whether the exponents are in the ascending order or not. Sometimes 4x will be given first, next minus 3x square will be given next. So in that case you have to arrange the terms in the powers descending order. Here 4 cube term is not given, that is omitted here. 2 power 1 power 0, So they are given the power descending order. Moreover, the this is dividend, and this is divisor. The divisor also power should be in the descending order. Here x square, x constant. So let us divide the first one by second one. Here x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 divide by x square. Next take minus x here plus 1. What will be the first term in the quotient? To know this, we have to divide first one by first one. First term of the dividend. Here we take step 1. First term x power 4 of the dividend, and first term of the divisor x square. Now divide 4 minus 2, 2. Therefore x power 2. A to the power of m by a to the power of n, a to the power of m minus n. So 4 minus 2 is equal to, this is the quotient. Right here x square. Here this is called dividend, and this is divisor. Now write x square here, multiply x square with divisor and write the product here. ఈ రెండింటిని మల్టిప్లై చేసి ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన ప్రోడక్ట్ ఇక్కడ రాయాలి. అంటే ఎలా, ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ తీసుకోండి, దీన్ని ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ 1తో మల్టిప్లై చేయండి. చేస్తే ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ అంటే ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్, ఎక్స్ పవర్ 4, పవర్ షుడ్ బి యాడెడ్, ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ ఇంటూ ఎక్స్, ఎక్స్ పవర్ 1, ఎక్స్ టు ది పవర్ ఆఫ్ 2 ప్లస్ 1 3, and x square into 1 x square. Write this product here, x power 4 minus x cube. X cube term is not given here, so write here x cube, then write x square in the place of x square term. Here x cube term not given, you can take 0 in the place of x cube term, and here x cube term is not given, take 0 in the place of x cube term to avoid confusion. Now x square term, now subtract. Whenever you subtract, change the symbols. Here plus symbol is here, becomes minus, here minus symbol becomes plus symbol becomes minus. Here plus x power 4 minus x power 4 cancel. By adding these two, 0 plus x cube, we will get same x cube because it is 0. Here minus 3 x square minus x square, minus 3 minus 1 minus 4x square, plus bring down this 4x here. Now let us go to the second step. This is first step 1, next to step 2. The step 2, we take the first term of this x cube, this x cube by x square, divide the first term of this expression by x square to know the second term of the quotient. ఇక్కడ ఏం రాయాలో తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ముందుగా మీరు ప్రతి స్టెప్లో కూడా అంతే, ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ని ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్తో డివైడ్ చేయండి. ఇక్కడ కూడా ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ని ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్తో డివైడ్ చేసి ఇక్కడ రాశాను, దాంతో మల్టిప్లై చేయండి. ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ని ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్తో డివైడ్ చేయండి అంటే ఎక్స్ క్యూబ్ బై ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్. Here x a to the power of m by a to the power of n, m minus n. So we get x power 1. How? X cube means x into x into x, x square means x into x. Both gets cancelled, we will get x. So x power 1. Write this x power 1 plus x or minus x, you have to take care. Plus x here. Now multiply the x with this divisor. X with, right, divisor. Divisor is x square minus x plus 1, multiply x into x square, x cube, x plus into minus minus, x into x, x square plus x into 1 x. Write this product here, this product right here, x cube minus x square plus x. Whenever you write the product, make sure that the like terms should be written one after another, one below another. These two are like terms, these two are like terms, these two are like terms. Should take care that one. Now add, subtract first one, second one from first one. Here is plus symbol, change minus. Here minus symbol is becomes plus, plus symbol minus. Here plus x cube minus x cube, cancel 0, minus 4 plus 1. Minus 4 plus 1 is equal to minus 3x square. Here plus minus minus 4x minus x 3x. Now bring down the last number plus 5. To know the next step in the next number, next algebraic term in the quotient, what we have to do? We have to divide the first term of this expression with the first one. Again the same process. Step 3, that is step 3. First term minus 3x square. There also x square. Now cancel it, you will get minus 3. Write here minus 3 and multiply the minus 3. I will write here minus 3 of x square minus x plus 1. What do you get here? Minus 3 into x square minus 3x square, minus into minus plus 3 into x 3x, minus into plus minus 3 into 1 3. We got this product. ఈ product ని మనం ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ కింద రాయాలి తీసుకొచ్చి. We got this product, write this product under this expression minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. Now subtract. Symbols will be changed. Symbols will be changed here. Minus 3 plus 3 cancel. Here minus 3 minus 6x. Here plus 8. So here what we got? Something wrong. Plus 4x minus x 3 plus 3x. This is plus 3x minus 3x. Cancel. 4x plus 4x minus 1 plus 4 minus 1 plus 3, and here plus 3x 3 minus 3x square plus 3x plus 5. Now we wrote this one minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. So here symbols will be changed. Plus 3x minus 3x cancel. Here plus 5 plus 3 plus 8 over. Our division is over. Here we cannot divide, further we cannot divide because there are no variables here. So this is called remainder. This is called remainder. In remainder antam. If we get 0, this divisor completely divide this one. That is the meaning of the, if we get 0 as remainder, that means the divisor divides the dividend completely. Then in that case this divisor becomes a factor of this dividend. దీనికి ఇది ఫ్యాక్టర్ అవుతుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే ఇక్కడ 0 వస్తుందో అప్పుడు ఈ డివిడెండ్ కి ఇది ఫ్యాక్టర్ అవుతుంది. ఇలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ మనకు సెకండ్ బిట్ లో ఉన్నాయి. అందులో వెరిఫై వెదర్ ద డివైజర్ ఈజ్ ఎ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ ద గివెన్ పాలినామియల్ అని అంటున్నాడు. అంటే అర్థమైంది, దీంతో డివైడ్ చేసి 0 వస్తుందా లేదా మీరు చెక్ చేయండి అని అర్థం. సో హియర్ we have to get 0. So this is not factor of this polynomial. This is dividend, this is divisor, this is quotient, and this is remainder. Now let us verify this process whether it is correct or not by using division algorithm, by using this. How to verify? Let us verify here. What is the division algorithm? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. We have to multiply divisor, multiply this divisor with quotient and add this remainder. If you get this dividend, your division is right, otherwise there may be some fault. Let us multiply divisor x square minus x plus 1 with quotient x square plus x minus 3 and add this plus 8. X is first term to first term. Take first term and multiply all these. Take second term and multiply all these. Take third and multiply all these. Let us multiply x square into x square into x square plus x minus 3 first term. Now take second term minus x the total x square plus x minus 3. Now take third term 1 into x square plus x minus 3. Write it as this x square into x square x power 4 plus x square into x cube plus into minus minus x square into 3 3x square. Now take this one minus x into x square x into x square x cube minus into plus minus x into x square minus into minus plus x into 3 3x plus 1 into x square plus 1 into x plus into minus minus 1 into 3 3 plus 8. Now write the like terms together. There are different terms are here. Like terms together x power 4. Whether check whether any x power 4 here? No. So write as this. Take x cube terms. Here x cube. Here minus x cube over. This one is over. No x cube terms. Next take x square terms. Minus 3x square. Here minus x square plus x square. Next x terms. 3x plus x. Next constants. Minus 3 plus 8. Now write x power 4. Now these two are like terms. The plus 1 minus 1 become 0. Next minus 3x square minus x square plus x square 0. Take minus 3x square. Next here 3x plus x 4x and minus 3 plus 8 plus 5. See here x cube x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. We will get the same. This is equal to dividend. So our division process is correct. ఈ విధంగా మీరు రెండు మల్టిప్లై చేసి 8 యాడ్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ మీకు ఈ డివిడెండ్ రావాలి, ఏది p ఆఫ్ x రావాలి. వస్తే అప్పుడు మీకు చేసినటువంటి ప్రాసెస్ కరెక్ట్. సో హియర్ అవర్ ప్రాసెస్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్, హెన్స్ వెరిఫైడ్. This is 4 marks question for our 10th class. So first of all we have to, before going to division, we have to divide, we have to verify whether the given exponents of the given terms are in descending order or not. Next first 4 ఉండాలి, నెక్స్ట్ 3 ఉండాలి, నెక్స్ట్ 2 ఉండాలి, నెక్స్ట్ 1 ఉండాలి, నెక్స్ట్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఉండాలి. అలా ఉండాలి చెక్ చేసుకోండి. ఇక్కడ లేదు చూడండి, ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ టర్మ్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ టర్మ్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఉంది. ఇటు సందర్భాల్లో దీన్ని ఇటు దాన్ని రాసుకోవాలి డిసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్లో. నెక్స్ట్ పవర్ ఎక్స్ పవర్ 4 టర్మ్, ఎక్స్ పవర్ 3 టర్మ్, ఎక్స్ పవర్ 2 టర్మ్, ఎక్స్ పవర్ 1 టర్మ్, నెక్స్ట్ కాన్స్టెంట్. ఈ విధంగా వచ్చే విధంగా అరేంజ్మెంట్ చేసుకోవాలి. డేట్లో డివిడెండ్లో అలాగనే ఉండాలి, డివైజర్లో అలాగనే ఉండాలి. ఆ తర్వాత మీరు ఒక్కొక్క స్టెప్ 1, స్టెప్ 2, స్టెప్ 3, స్టెప్ 1 ఫర్ స్టెప్ 2 ఇలా మీరు స్టెప్ 1, స్టెప్ 2, స్టెప్ 3 చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలి. వచ్చినటువంటి ఈ కోషంట్ని మళ్ళీ డివిజన్తో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి, మీ ప్రోడక్ట్ వస్తుంది, అది ఇచ్చి ఇక్కడ రాయాలి, సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలి, మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్తో డివైడ్ చేయాలి. యూ విల్ గెట్ ఏ కోషంట్ అండ్ మల్టిప్లై ద కోషంట్ విత్ డివైజర్, multiply the quotient with divisor, write product here. If you can do directly, you can do, no need to do like this. Then subtract, then you will get a, again you will get a expression, divide first term with first term. Here I have used, now write here and multiply the divisor with quotient. I have multiplied here, so write the product here. Now subtract, whenever you subtract change symbols, this is remainder. If you get remainder 0, it is a factor of this one, otherwise it is not a factor. Now let us verify this process. If you multiply these two and you add these two, if you get this one dividend, your process is correct, otherwise it is false. Now I multiplied this is divisor and this is quotient and this is remainder. Multiply these two like this and add these to 8, you will get again dividend. So our process is correct. Now let us solve this problem. What is this? Exercise 3.4, second bit, second one, check whether x square plus 3x plus 1 is a factor of 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. This is also based upon this dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. But we did not check this problem, just we divide this one by this one. If we get 0 as remainder, then this x square plus 3x plus 1 becomes a factor of this one. మనము x square plus 3x plus 1తో దీన్ని డివైడ్ చేస్తే 0 వస్తే అప్పుడు దీన్ని మనం ఏమంటామంటే ఫ్యాక్టర్ అంటాం. Now let us divide. This is p of x, this is g of x. Now let us write 3x power 4 plus 5x power 3 minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Before going to do divide, we have to verify whether these exponents are in the descending order or not. See here 4, 3, 2, 1, here x power 0. No need to write. If it is given like this, no problem, we can continue. Otherwise, we have to rearrange the terms. Now, this is dividend. Now, here x square plus 3x plus 1. Here also powers in descending order. Now, the first step, what we have to do? To know the quotient, the first term is the quotient, we have to divide first number with first number, first term with first term. Step 1, I will start here. Step 1, 3x power 4 divided by x square. Now 3 by 1 is equal to 3, x power 4 by x power 2, x square 4 minus 2, 2, a to the power of m by a to the power of n, a to the power of m minus n, that is equal to 3x power 2. Now write 3x power 2 in the quotient, then multiply 3x power 2 with this total divisor. Now if you don't know how to divide directly, we can multiply here. If you don't know how to multiply directly, multiply here and write the product, x square plus 3x plus 1. Here 3x square into x square, 3x power 4, because 2 plus 2, 4, plus 3x square into 3x, 3 3 is 9, x square into x power 1, x power 3, 2 plus 1 3, plus 3x square into 1, 3x square. We got this product. Write the product here, 3x power 4 plus 9x cube plus 3x square. Check whether the numbers are written under the same numbers or not, like terms or not. X cube, x power 4, x power 4, x power 3, x power 3, x power 2, x power 2. Okay, no problem. Now subtract. Here plus symbol is there. Whenever we subtract, we change the symbols. Symbols change dd. So plus becomes minus. Here also plus becomes minus. Now plus 3x power 4 minus 3x power 4 cancel. Plus 5 minus 9 minus 4 x cube. Here minus 7 minus 3 minus 10 x square. Both are negative numbers, add them. Now bring down the third number as it is 2x. Now let us divide the minus 4x cube plus x square. Second step, we have entered into second step. This is second step. Minus 4x cube by x square. Here minus by plus is here. So minus by plus minus. Here 1 is there. 4 by 1 4. X power 3 minus 2 1. So minus 4x. Right here minus 4x and multiply minus 4x with this one, minus 4x into x square divisor. Multiply for minus 4x with divisor, minus 4 into x square, minus 4x cube. How do you get x cube? Here 1, here 2, 1 plus 2 3. Now minus into plus minus, 4x into 3x, 12x square, x into x square, minus into plus minus, 4x into 1 4x. Now write the product here, minus 4x cube minus 12x square minus 4x. Now we have to subtract this one from here. So change symbols, minus 4 plus 4 0, minus 10 plus 12 plus 2 x square, here 2 plus 4 6x. Now bring down the last number 2. Now we have to divide this by this divisor. Take first number, we have entered into third step, the first step, second step, third step. Third step, first number 2x square, and the first number of the first term of the divisor is x square. So x square cancel, we get 2. Write 2 in the quotient. Now multiply the divisor with 2. 2 of x square plus 3x plus 1. 2 into x square, 2x square, 2 3 ja 6x, 2 1 ja 2. Right here 2x square plus 6x plus 2. Now subtract, minus, 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 plus 2 minus 2 cancel, plus 6 minus 3 0, plus 2 minus 2 0, we get 0. If you can multiply directly, you can multiply 2 into x square, 2x square, 2 into 3 6x, 2 into 1 2, you can write directly if you can do. Otherwise you have to follow this method, first step, second step, third step. Now we got 0. 0 means this divisor divides this dividend completely. So this is called factor of this one. Therefore we can write the conclusion, x square plus 3x plus 1 is a factor of the given 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. In the same way you have to do these problems. Second bit, exercise, this is your assignment, you have to try yourself. Exercise 3.4, first bit I have explained one problem, second problem you have to try the first and third. Similarly second bit I have explained second problem, you have to try yourself the first one and third one. If you got any doubt, again revise the video and once check the process how to divide a polynomial with another polynomial. Here you no need to check, you no need to verify this division. According to our problem, you don't need to verify. If you want to verify, multiply divisor into quotient, multiply and add this 0, you will get this one. Okay, according to the problem you have to follow the method. Okay.